So yeah, by now, most of you have probably heard that the VANOSS CREW got into some controversy on Sunday. And they got into controversy all because of the Keemstarand Ohmwrecker drama alert interview that was done. And Ohmwrecker was dishing out some serious accusations about members in the VANOSS CREW. If you're somewhat involved with the whole VANOSS CREW and everything, you know that Ohmwrecker has something against this group. And many have said that Ohmwrecker has been trying to smear the credibility of all the VANOSS CREW members. And all these accusations made by Ohmwrecker, I just gotta let you know, they are alleged. They're just accusations as of right now. And I'm going to be taking everything said in the drama alert interview with a grain of salt. Because of course, I don't know how true any of this information is. So everything Ohmwrecker brought up in this drama alert interview was back in 2013. And there were accusations towards these members in the group, such as H20 Delirious, Louis Calibre, BasicallyIdowork, and Wildcat. So this video is basically just gonna be an overview of the situation, along with some updates on Twitter as to what all the VANOSS CREW members had to say about the Keemstar interview. Without any further ado, I'm just gonna jump right in. So first, we gotta start with the drama alert interview. Basically, what was said during this interview with Keemstar and Ohmwrecker. So Ohmwrecker brought up a bunch of stuff. He brought up how H20 Delirious allegedly had phone with a 17-year-old. And Ohmwrecker also said that somebody else in the crew set him up to get him doing that on recording.
Yes.
Okay, so Delirious, allegedly, his friends were worried that he was talking inappropriately to someone underage, right? They set him up and send a girl to go flirt with him or something, and then he engages in some, you know, online.
Ultimately, basically, I do work, and a guy named Executioner collaborated with a girl named Briellen, and she's 17 years old. They wanted her to record what went down with Delirious.
So Ohm also claimed that they had a group chat on Skype where they exchanged inappropriate images.
Hearing this come from Louis in his own words to what I understand was, you know, somebody that he trusted. You know, it sounds to me, based off of what he said, that there was nudes of fans being exchanged in the group chat, which they've always called no nonsense.
Talked about some voice recording of Louis Calibre, and of course, I don't know the context of this recording at all, so I'm not really gonna say anything about it. I'll just play it for you.
Every, like, on websites and stuff. Yeah, all I would do was just pull from, like, our Discord or our group Skype and stuff like that, and just download whatever, like, they would post. I was joking because I told you once, I was like, my friends all get the better girls, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, theirs are so much better and stuff like that. And that's when I started showing you. Oh, look at it. I wish I got these. Like, I wish I got their nudes. Like, look at this. They're so artistic and blah, blah, blah. I wish in general I got nudes sent to me, like, of people being this dedicated and devoted, like, to Delirious.
And then Ohmwrecker lastly brought up tweets made by Wildcat in 2013. And he also claimed that everyone in the VANOSS CREW was, like, frantically deleting tweets and everything. And I don't know why they were deleting tweets. Maybe because they just want to stay drama-free. You know, they've had a few bumps in the road with drama, like Mini Lad and Louis Calibre. And now this, which, I mean, that could explain why. I honestly have no clue. And yesterday, there were a lot of tweets made about this whole drama alert interview, and there were a lot of responses from other members in the crew. Here's what they all had to say. So H20 Delirious first tweeted out this and said, "I'm currently trying to be happy and raise my child and be good at having a family, but constantly had Ohm in my messages every day with some crazy questions and paranoia or blaming me when it wasn't my game sessions because people didn't like him, and this is what he does." But yeah, Ohmwrecker does have a track record of smearing other people's credibility, and he's pretty much burnt bridges with everybody in the VANOSS CREW. For example, he insinuated that Terrorizer knew everything about the Mini Lad situation, and that he continued to associate with Mini while knowing about it. And of course, Terrorizer had no idea what was going on at the time. Then something happened with Markiplier, which I have no idea. I didn't really look into it, so I'm not gonna say much about it, but if you do know, comment, I guess. So Delirious made another tweet, and it's pretty much just addressing the situation that was brought up during the drama alert interview. I do want to address one thing that has been said that has been completely misinterpreted. It's something and then pretty much the rest of it is in a twit longer. If you want to read the twit longer, I'll put an image of it on screen, and I guess just pause it if you want to read it, and I'll also link it in the description. Then Marcel, or BasicallyIdowork, ended up responding to this twit longer and admitted to doing it. And he said, "It was me. It was a shitty thing to do. I've apologized to Delirious dozens of times over the years. I don't blame him for not forgiving me. The entire plan started and stopped to get him to turn on his webcam and to do a face reveal." So there's been a bit of an update to this entire situation. So the YouTuber TJV was doing a live stream last night, and Ohmwrecker showed up in his chat, and they decided to add each other on Discord and talk things out in a call. So they were discussing things for about an hour, and then Wildcat and Louis Calibre showed up in the chat as well. And Wildcat wanted to join this Discord call, clear his name, and ask why he was brought up. Why were those tweets brought up from 2013?
That he's not going to be coming on to throw on you about the Delirious thing or Jack and Mark or anything. It's just simply the stuff with him and the stuff that you've said about him and the stuff he said about you. Obviously, would be an appropriate thing for you to bring.
It's hard to see.
So it would just be one response back and forth.
Yeah, well,
about one topic, not the entire thing.
I feel like it'd be better, you know, if we wrapped up our call. If you want to, if he's willing to talk to you, by all means, you know, get everybody's side. But I just don't think it's beneficial right now, man.
And Wildcat had a few questions for Ohmwrecker, so, you know, he wanted to join. Everyone in the chat was saying, let Wildcat join. And of course, no surprise at all, Ohmwrecker refused, and Ohmwrecker ended up leaving the call shortly after. And also, I don't think Wildcat ever ended up joining the call either. And yeah, Ohmwrecker wasn't down to do this discussion. And a bunch of people, and I mean a bunch of people in the chat, were saying that Ohm is scared, he's scared, why are you afraid? Which, of course, is going to happen if Ohmwrecker chickens out in front of 5,000 people on a live stream. And I'm pretty sure Wildcat just wanted to ask Ohm why his name was brought up, why he was involved in this dramaalert interview. And of course, yeah, that discussion never ended up happening, and TJV continued to talk with Ohmwrecker until he just decided to leave.
All right, hey TJV, it's nice talking to you, man.
All right, see you later, man.
Later.
Oh my fucking god, guys.
And yeah, that's pretty much it for the interview. I mean, I think something could have got accomplished if they actually did a conversation, but Ohmwrecker didn't want to do it. And lastly, there are two more tweets which are a lot more lighthearted. So VANOSS even tweeted last night, and it says, "I know there's been a lot of heated debates happening lately about this topic, and I've honestly been thinking long and hard all day whether I should come out publicly and make a statement about this and set the record straight. But yes, Gartic phone is far superior to Scribble.io." But yeah, VANOSS has nothing to do with this at all. I thought he was going to say something about the situation at first, but he didn't. So, last tweet, and it was made by Wildcat, and it says, "Man, today was like an Ohmwrecker video. Shitty, and I'm glad it's over. Time for bed." But yeah, that's pretty much it for this whole entire Keemstar, Ohmwrecker, VANOSS CREW drama. I don't know, the interview, in my opinion, I think Keemstar should have got more of a unbiased source, if that makes sense. And if I'm not mistaken, Ohmwrecker does have something against the VANOSS CREW, and he definitely has some sort of hatred towards them. But yeah, that's pretty much the situation so far right now. Maybe I'll cover it if there's another update. I have no idea. But yeah, it's gonna wrap it up for today's video. If you did enjoy it, like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications if you don't want to miss an upload, and I'll catch you on the next video. I'm out. Peace.